Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Georgia Hawkins. The electricity market is gradually getting back to normal after last week's power crunch. Labor argues a decade of inaction from the previous administration is to blame, but Liberal leader Peter Dutton says the energy companies took advantage of the government's inexperience.
And that's why we saw warnings to pensioners about turning air conditioners off during winter and why there's great uncertainty about the energy supply at the moment.
The trial of the man accused of raping Brittany Higgins has been pushed back 3 months after intense media commentary surrounding a speech at the Logies. Lisa Wilkinson has since written to the court pledging not to discuss the trial. The new trial date is October 4. Samsung has been ordered to pay $14 million for making misleading claims about how waterproof some products were. The consumer watchdog took action over a series of ads showing Galaxy phones submerged in pool or seawater. But the company has admitted the charging port can become corroded if the phone is charged while still wet. After 7 weeks hearing evidence, the jury in the trial of Guy Sebastian's former manager has begun deliberations. Titus Day has pleaded not guilty to stealing almost $900,000 in music royalties and payments allegedly owed to the singer. And Melbourne is the only Aussie city to rate a mention in a list of the top 10 most livable cities in the world. Vienna topped the Economist Intelligence Unit list, with the Victorian capital coming in 10th. Apparently, it was all to do with Melbourne's entertainment and culture. In sport, the Blues have been warned their threats to put pressure on the referee in State of Origin 2 could backfire. Coach Brad Fittler wants his players to push the boundaries in Perth, claiming referee Ashley Klein was reluctant to blow penalties in Game 1. But former Origin referee Greg McCallum says that approach could be a mistake.
There was a couple of games 2 or 3 years ago where there were a large number of penalties blown. And, you can't predict what a referee is going to do. And the referee only goes out there to referee what's in front of him. He won't be going out there with any instructions not to blow penalties.
Round 15 of the AFL kicks off tonight with Melbourne taking on Brisbane, and Australian Shayna Jack will now miss the rest of the World Swimming Championships after slipping and breaking her hand at the warm-up pool. In entertainment news, Kendall Jenner is single again, the model calling time on her relationship with basketballer Devin Booker after 2 years together. And Brad Pitt has spoken out about how his divorce from Angelina Jolie prompted him to embrace a life of abstinence. The genetically blessed couple split for good in 2016, Brad telling GQ that after spending most of the previous decade hiding out and smoking drugs, he joined a men's group and hasn't smoked or taken anything mind-altering since. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast news team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow.